So you want to start by cutting a piece of Pellon or denim, something stiff, long enough to go around your neck. And then you want to lay it out on a piece of fabric, and then just cut the fabric around the piece of Pellon or denim, whatever you have, and leave just a little bit of an out round. So then lay your piece of Pellon right in the middle of that, and then you're just going to hot glue all the edges right around your Pellon. So here it is once that's all glued on. And then on the top side, you just want to give it a coating of metallic gold paint, just like that. And then you want to take some sticky back Velcro, and you'll put one piece on one end of the front side, and then you'll put the corresponding piece of Velcro on the other side, on the other end, on the back side, so that it can just wind around and connect in the back, around your neck. So then I cut a strip of some of that gold foil that I used in the last video, the adhesive gold foil, and I cut the letter P out of it. And then I took an x-acto knife and just cut out the inside of the P. Just pop out the center, just like that. And so then you want to get some 3mm craft foam, peel the backing off the gold foil, and then just stick it onto the craft foam. Then you'll just take a pair of scissors and cut out the foam in the shape of your gold letter. Just cut right around the gold letter, cutting it out of the foam. And then once you've got the letter cut out, you just go back with your x-acto knife and cut out the center of the letter once again. It's a little bit difficult, but just pop out the center. And you can also paint the outside edges gold if you want to, but I'm just going to leave them black. And so then do the same thing for all the rest of the letters, cutting them out of the gold foil and putting them on the craft foam. So then you just put a little hot glue on the back of each letter and stick it onto your gold painted Pellon covered choker. You want to make sure that you keep the letters kind of centered, just like that. So then of course it can fasten right around your neck and you got your choker. And so then I did the same thing for the yes and sir letters, and I took 2 pieces of black ribbon, and then you just want to hot glue those into the center of your ribbons, and like the choker you just put the sticky back Velcro, 1 piece on each end, one on the front, one on the back, and then your bracelets will be able to fasten right around your wrist, just like that. And so then for the spiky bracelets, you want to cut a piece of cardstock, measure it around your wrist. You just want to cut a rectangle of cardstock, and then you'll round the edges a little bit. And then you want to take a pipe cleaner. You want to cut it so it's just a little bit shorter than the length of your oval, of your cardstock oval. You'll cut 2 pieces, and then you just want to hot glue those right to the piece of cardstock. And that will allow you to bend the cardstock into any shape you want, in this case into the shape to go around your wrist. So then you want to take another piece of the gold foil, and you'll lay your piece of cardstock in the middle of it, and then you'll just trim the edges a little bit in the shape of the cardstock. You don't want to take the backing off yet, you want to leave the backing on at this point, you're just trimming it into the shape. And then cut some flat top triangles out of the gold foil. You just want to peel off the backing, and then you're just going to roll the foil starting at one corner, roll the foil right around itself, and you want to see if you can make the top smaller than the bottom so that you end up with the appropriate spike shape. Seal down the edge of it. Then you want to make 5 for each bracelet. And so then that piece of gold foil that you measured around the cardstock, you just want to cut a couple of X's, 5 X's, in the center of it, 1 X for each of your little spikes. And you'll end up pushing the spikes through those, so space them evenly if possible. And so at this point, you want to take your spikes and cut a few notches in the bottom of them. This will allow you to peel the edges later. So then peel the backing off of your gold covered cardstock. If you have nails, this is a lot easier, but anyway, once you get the backing peeled off, then you just want to take one of your spikes and stick it through one of those X's. It'll make kind of a nice little hole around it, and the points of the X will stick to the spike to help hold it in place. And then on the back side, you just want to pull down the tabs, all those little cuts that you made. You just want to pull down the strips and lay them flat on the back side of the sticky foil, and that will hold the spikes in place. And so then you'll just want to do that with the other 4 spikes as well. And you can see that my spikes were quite a bit too long, but you just want to take your piece of cardstock and stick it right onto your sticky foil, and then just go along and smooth it out as best you can. There'll be a few wrinkles, but you don't notice them much because the foil is so shiny you really don't even notice the wrinkles. So then just cut a bunch of slits in the gold foil along the outside edges, and that'll help you fold down the pieces. So then you'll just fold it around the cardstock all the way around, one little split piece at a time, until you've got the full thing folded. And then that just folds around your wrist. And again, my spikes are quite a bit too long. You probably want them about half as high. So then here it is with the other bracelet below it. I probably should have made the bottom of this a little bit longer on my wrist, but I was pretty happy with it. And so then here's everything.